Hello everyone, I'm Frank, and this is today's Strands and Letterbox solve for May 13th, 2025. Let's play. Today's theme is Keep On Keeping On. Okay, I'm not sure what that actually is in reference to. Keep on keeping on. Maybe I've seen those what are those shirts or it's mainly shirts that says keep on and whatever stay calm and keep on or something like that. Stay hmm, stay presser. No, that has to be double S. We have a P and T here at the end. Um, I don't know. Eager beaver? No, we don't. We do have beaver. Keep on keeping on. A beaver? No. Truss. We have double V's here. Hmm. Keep on keeping on. Uh, Revert. We have double S, maybe. Stays. Stay strong. Stay strong and keep on. Is that is that one? I don't know. Stay strong. Hmm. Stay strong. So things that are strong? I don't know. Um You have V's. So I don't think it's gonna be double V, maybe. Uh, Reassure, except we don't have an E at the end. Hmm. Um, Rustive? I don't even know if that's a word. I don't think that's a word. And that can't be right. Um, hmm. Stay strong. Was that the original? Stay strong and keep on? Maybe. Or it just might be ways that you stay strong. Um, hmm. We have multiple V's. Interesting. Hmm. V. Savor? Hmm. I don't think that's right. V. Excuse me. Hmm. It can't be U. It could end in UND here, right? UND. Lerend. No. Tier. No, we can't get tier. We can get TAER. This is like one of these is likely ITIVE. But the problem is, what does that leave the other one? Right? The V would have to go TIVE. Would have to go VU or VRU. It's very likely that doesn't work. So it cannot be TIVE within. It has to be VI something if that's the case. We can't get virus. That's gonna be hard. That cannot work. Stay strong. Rept. Hmm. And the V's are questionable. Veet. Vet. Vetond. Or something like that. No, that's not even a word. Relative. I do see relative, but I'm pretty sure that's not. It would have to be this way, anyways. Relative there. Hmm. But the problem is that again, that would leave this as very weird. VRUSS. So I'm pretty sure that doesn't work. Survive. I will survive. Okay, so stay strong. These are ways that you actually do stay strong. You survive. I will survive. And I know how to get along. I will survive. I will survive. Oh, as long as I know how to love, I know I can survive. Is it survive? And as long as I'm alive, got all my love to give. I've got all my. Hmm. So survive. Hmm. We also have five more words here. So this is likely broken down in two words here. Stale. I don't think that's right. Lend. Lend. Hmm. Saltend. No. Stay strong. You survive. Keep on. Keep on keeping on. If we do lend, well, that's not gonna work. We already found that, I guess. Stature? No, we need double T. Or stature, I guess it would be. Hmm. Hmm. Revist. No. Survive. Um. What word is this? Still. It's either 5 and 5. It could be one long word. Hmm. Lure? Hmm. No. Uh, Least? Last? Last. Last. Yes, endure. Okay, so we survive. Okay, so these are words that basically mean are able to keep on keeping on, essentially. Survive, last, endure. Uh, hmm. Persevere, persist. Um, So we have survive, last, endure, persist. Hmm. This is two words. Bavir? I don't even know if that works. Severe? I think we can actually spell severe, but I don't think that's actually severe-er. These aren't, yeah. Um, we already have persist. Preside? Hmm. That's not gonna work because it crosses. They don't actually need actually, I don't think I've ever seen one strands that has crossing. You can cross, but usually those words aren't part of the actual solution. Something with a V. Seaver? I mean, it's the name of a baseball player, but I don't think it's actual word. Mm-hmm. Subbead. Sidper. No. Seer? No, unlikely. Hmm. Hmm. Persist, survive, last, endure. Could be BE something. B. But that I don't think it would be if it would be BEI or BEA, that doesn't really work. Hmm. And it would have to be BED if that's the case, but I don't see anything that it would have to be BEDI, and that doesn't really translate to a word. Hmm. So it probably ends in BED. Viable? No, there's no L, and V doesn't go to the I. We have a lot of E's here. We have five E's in two words. Hmm. So a lot of E's. Residue, no. Reside? I mean, that works, but the problem is that that makes eight words. Hmm. We have five E's in two words. That's gonna be a lot. Persevere. Persevere. And that's four of the letters, and this is abide. Okay. Huh. And that's today's strand solve. Let's get on to the letter box. Let's play four words. Okay, that's not going to be as easy. Obviously these letters aren't as uncommon. Probably the toughest one is W. Hmm. I see something like awoke. Awoken? Is that a word? Yeah, that is a word. So we could find a word that ends in A. Awokened, or we could do ER, awoker. And awoker is not a word. We have something like dreamer, hmm, but we don't really. Okay. Awoken kind of works. You could have also woken. I'm pretty sure awoken is a word. Yeah. But we could also have woken. But K is not that bad with N and R with it. Right? So we have something like drank, even. Um, knit. Knit works also for the K to go to something else. M is going to be a little problematic. So maybe we start with that. Because M cannot go to I or A. You can go to O or E. Ream. Ream. Oh, E does not go to D. That is problematic there. E cannot go to D. Hmm. You could have something like melder. Uh, no, D cannot go to E, right? So it would have to be meld or something like that. if it were to do that. We can't do remit. It would have to be like OME or something like that. Um, Tome, woman. That might not be bad. Womanize. We don't have Z. Woman. And then we have N to something. We could do something like Nard. It can't be nail because AI doesn't work. N can't go to O. And I something. Women, Nard. Doilier. I don't even think that's a word. No. Doily is a word, but yeah. As I told you, then I think four-word combinations for letterboxes are usually the hardest because even though they don't have uncommon letters, the problem is to be able to find letters that match within 4 words is much harder than five even. Um, Remand, but that doesn't work. Reminder would be if we had D going to E or M going to I, but we don't have either of those. Um, I was gonna say nitro, but that doesn't work either. So M is gonna be problematic. It only goes with O or E, and it doesn't work well with the continents that we have. M usually goes with P or B pretty well. Um, hmm. Might have to do woman then. But the problem is N doesn't go very well elsewhere. Hmm. N I N would have to go with A, I, or E. We could do something like knit, but that's such a small amount. We can't do nitro. Same problem. We could do nil. Um, then we could get to loiter. That actually works pretty well. Women to nil to loiter, but the problem is we need D and K then. Ugh. And the D cannot go with E, which is problematic. The D can't go to the W. Ugh. Yeah, that's why I'm saying these 4 word ones letter boxes are much harder. You can't get milk because L and K are on the same side. You couldn't even get milked anyways because M and I are on the same side. Mul Meld. Maybe this is best. Then we can't get dour. Downer actually works. So maybe meld to downer. Um, we can't get karma. Downer. Meld to downer. We still are missing the T, I, and K. Meld to downer. T, I, and K. We could just do writ and then take. Yeah, that might be the best one we can do. Yeah, I don't see anything else like the four words is gonna be hard anyways. So I like that. Meld to downer to writ. Oh, we need A. Oh yeah, we have A. Writ. That's not a word. I'm pretty sure writ is a word, but okay. Take works. Rat. Does tyke work? I don't even know if tyke works. T-I-K-E. Oh, that does work. Okay, so then rat to tyke. Okay, so we do meld downer to rat to tyke. And that's our letterbox. I don't know. I'm curious how you guys attacked this before with this. The hardest ones were actually the M. I think the K wasn't too bad. The W was also pretty bad too. So the M and the W were the hardest parts to get. Um, so yeah. I'm curious what you guys chose for your M and K words. I didn't like ending in N, so women didn't work so well for me. But anyways, hope you enjoyed this solve, and I'll see you next time on Frank Puzzles. Take care.